Hey everybody, February 7th here, and welcome back to another Platinator video, this time with John Dark, one of my favorite games from the PSP era, and a game that I'm so happy that it's out of PSP exclusivity, and you can play it on the PlayStation Plus, so you need to go. We start with, as always, the easiest trophy, Strategic Leader, when you win your first battle, and because it's mandatory, I consider it to be story related. Divine Favor. This story basically tells the story about Chandark, the legend, and the voices that she hears in this game, like in the story, they think it's godly, and she hears voices that to give her an armlet that allows you to transform. Okay, then you transform, and then you get the trophy. So story related. One hit blow. Basically, you have to kill an enemy with one hit. It will happen very, very, very naturally. Trust me, very naturally. Just look at this. You just go behind it, and boom, lethal blow. You kill it with one hit. You'll do this a lot of times during the game, so it will come naturally, but it's not story related. Another story related trophy, which basically is you beat the first two stages of the game. So the first one, the first victory, and then the second one, and Humble Hero, Sky something something. And there you go. Flames of War. One of the mechanics of this game is called the Burning Aura. Basically, when you do an attack, it will create this circle here that you can see. If you go to that circle with one of your characters, it's going to be a stronger attack. Okay, and then it will stack up, which you will see later because you'll have one time, two times, three times, and you will have the trophies like that. Like this one, don't fight if you can't take the heat. That's the same thing. Basically, we're gonna stack three. You see, we're gonna have two characters with the ability. I think that's what I did. Let me see. Yeah, you see, I got one here. I did like two attacks with the Burning Aura in one turn, and that's how I got it because I already did one before. So don't fight if you can't take the heat. Burning Aura level 2, and it's going to be the same. There's a level 3. Hanging on by a thread. When you finish a mission or combat at the end on your last turn. Also, I think it will happen naturally. In this case, because I need a trophy, I need to do this for the trophy. I already had the win. I was trying to escape, but I killed all my enemies because, well, I know how to play the game. I killed all my enemies, and I waited for the last turn to complete the mission using Roger as the last man to escape. I like it. I like how it burns. That's when you use three burning auras, and I'm hoping that I can see. So I used one attack with burning aura, as you can see. Then I'm probably gonna use a second one. Let me see what I did here. I went here, you see, we go like this, we use a second attack, and I probably on this turn already used this was the third attack. That's probably what happened, that's why I didn't show the first one. We fight for France when you finish the first battle. Sorry, not first, the first chapter of the game. You have like 8 chapters, something like that, but we fight for France. You'll get them as you progress the story. Freedom for a Life when you complete the second chapter of the game as well. Naturally, I would suggest when you are playing this game that when you have the time to grind to level up the characters so you don't stress a lot on with battles. Men at War. Okay, I went back to the first level on the free battle, and this trophy you need to use 4 men to get this trophy. So you need to win the battle with 4 men. Only 4 men. Can't be 5, can't be 3. It has to be 4. And yeah, that's basically it. We finish the mission with 4 men. We get Men of War, and we get the silver trophy. Again, very easy. We stand together. There is a game mechanic that if you huddle up like my team is at this moment, it will improve their defense. And to be honest, the maximum is 9 people, but it's only on the last battle. But usually you can use between 5 and 7 people on battle. This you need to have the guards, like you have to huddle up your 7 players, and you get attacked, and it activates the defense mechanic, and we stand together. That is the trophy. Might of the Therion. Yeah, this game. This is something that I really like in this game. It's very anime influenced. Even there's a lot of the cutscenes are anime style, so I really like that. And you have a lot of fantasy like elves and these beast people called Terrian. You only have three of them on your team during the full game, so you need to finish a mission using three Terrians and you get the trophy. Quite easy. Well, Pucel, you fell. That is the sort of related trophy. If you know the John Dark story, I think you might know where this is going, but we'll spoil a little bit in the future. Then, Bounty of the Battlefield. Okay, Bounty of the Battlefield, let me try to explain. You have stones that you can use your abilities, okay? And you need to collect 250 of them. That's what you need to do. So we're gonna defeat the enemy here. That's what's gonna happen. You see, we're gonna defeat him right now. I already got the trophy before, but we're gonna use the counter attack. We're gonna, well, I don't know what happened there. Or maybe I had to use 250 abilities. I will see it better. Extend your reach. This trophy is bugged because bugged in a good way, to be honest. Because you need to you need to extend 10 bridges or ladders, and there's only two characters that you can do, which it's this one, Rose, and Colette, that you get automatically. And you need to extend 10 of them. And this at this moment I hadn't extended 10 yet, so I was surprised it popped. Another story related trophy. Um, Without going into many spoilers, I don't want to go into many spoilers, but Plight of the Deceiver. Basically, this is the moment that John was captured, and then we get another story-related trophy when you finish the chapter 5 and Jean is burned, which, to be honest, you see John here, and what happened is her best friend was captured instead of John and mixed up as John, and you have to play the game. It's really good. So it's really good. Sticky Fingers. Um, Remember, I told you about Rose and Colette that can extend stuff? They're the only thieves in the game, and you need to steal 25 skill stones from any type of enemy, doesn't matter. And you have to use the ability Skill Snatcher, and you get the stone that you'll see here. We're gonna get thrown. Yeah, you see Body Slam, and we get the trophy. That's quite easy. Beware of the Wild Prairie. This level that we are at this moment is a free stage that will show up. There's nothing sort of related here, so it's an extra level that or an extra battle that you can use to grind. And when you finish this, we'll see the names of the extra levels because there's several. When you finish this level, you will get Beware of the Wild Prairie. So it is something that I think you will happen to get naturally if you're curious about doing the game and the story. Crowned Rooftop. That is another level that you can do. I really suggest that you do these extra levels, that free battles, because they give you a lot of good gear that can go until the end of the game. So when you're at a very good level, when you're ready to good level, I think at this moment, I don't know if that's going to show up, but we'll see on the next fight, because I did like three free levels in a row. And when you reach a certain level, you just pass by them quite easy. Let me see if I can see what level I am at this moment on this one, because it always shows, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you see 45. When you're about level 45, you can do all these three trophies in a row quite easy without any problems. We have Colette there, as I told you before, he creates. This is the one that where you should get the trophy for the bridges, but again, struggle on high. We finished another free level. We will see the names when we have a review of the trophy. Oh, another one, Tight Squeeze. This is a tunnel that shows up, and you do this level. There's some enemies in the back, and then you do this one, and you get the trophy. So again, as you can see, I'm on those 45, 47 levels, so you can do this quite easy. You'll need to grind a little bit more. It's at the end of the game, and I will mention when we get to those trophies. But it's actually post game, in my opinion. It's post game, but we'll see. Danki, another free level. This one is more strategic. You can't kill these dragons, you have to capture them. So you need to put them inside the cage, and when you are inside the cage, you just need to activate the switch. I already activated the switch for the green dragon, and I'm doing the same red dragon. and we get Donkey. So again, the free mission gives you very good gear. I really suggest you do this. And finally, we're back to the story missions, to the story trophies. Don't fear the Reaper. This is another story-related trophy. Don't fear the Reapers. That's supposed to be a song, right? Um, then, what's lost is mine. So let me see if it shows here because it needs to show here. But there are hidden items during the full game, and when you get near them, the floor starts to shine like glitter or something like that. And you have to finish. You see there, it's shining. And I go with the Lahir. I stop on top of it. I finish my turn, and you get the item. So I get what's lost is mine. Something that you'll have to search. I don't know if it's gonna come that naturally. We finish another story chapter, and we will get the trophy Struggles of Revenge chapter 7, and we should be going to chapter 8. So we're at chapter 8, leader of the season. This is another free stage that you can do, which is the Colosseum, where you have to do 10 turns and you need to finish the game. The stage in this case. You need to. You saw the level that I had there. You have to be around this level, and you can do this Colosseum like easy peasy, quite easy to do. But if you have the right level, because if you don't have the right level, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Personal army. I consider this one to be a story-related trophy because you need to collect all the characters in the game to join your army, and there are no missable characters, so you'll get them. Because you can get Rose or a different character, which is a sorceress, but that doesn't affect. So you'll get all the characters. So it's a story-related trophy for me. So there's no condition for that one. You have a binding mechanic where you can use skill stones to create stronger skill stones. In this case, I'm putting 2 HP plus 50 to get HP 100, and when you do 25 of them, you get stone alchemy. So that's it. Then divine intervention. If you remember, I told you John had a harmlet because that's how she heard the voices. It's supposed to be from God. Oh yes, John is back. I already explained. I think I explained. Basically what you have to do is there's not only John with the armlet. There are other 4 users, and when you have all of them at your team, you have to activate the 5 armlets all at the same time, and that's how you get the trophy. Then tame your demons when we defeat the final boss. To defeat this boss, listen to me. Just use Cyclone 2 and sweep on your players with a spear. That's how you do it. Bring out your dead. After you finish the game, there will be the cemetery free level. You have to finish that one, and then doing this one will unlock several other trophies that we're gonna see now that I will explain. So you have to do the cemetery first. After you finish the game, you do cemetery, then you will have to go to the Colosseum. But before you go to the Colosseum, you're gonna be weak at level 60s. So you have to come here and defeat dragon leader Tiamat on the Voltorb temple. I think that's it. And you have to defeat him. And this guy is very important because, like you did with the final boss, you have to put Cyclone 2 and on all your characters. Can be all of them, and you can also put Sweeper on so Dragon of Legend. That's a trophy, and you put Sweeper on your Spear character, which in this case is Giles. And you just go there and farm for like an hour and go until level 80s, 90s, so you can do the Colosseum Part 2. Okay, and it's much harder than Part 1. So yeah, if you get the right level, you'll manage to do the Colosseum without any problem, and that's what I did. I grinded for like an hour using Cyclone 2 and Sweeper on Tiamat, and then I got enough to Proven Champion to get to finish the trophy, get this one, and you will get a skill based, which is Godspeed, which is very important, that we will see in a little bit. I never stopped calling. Then you go back to the cemetery a second time with one of the rewards from the Colosseum, so from the second turn of the Colosseum. And when you get to the cemetery, you will have a cutscene again. I never stopped calling. Basically, you will get Lian back onto your team and you will lose the frog. But yeah, you get Lian, and it's very important for the next trophy. I have the power. So when you finish Coliseum Part 2, you get an ability called a skill called Godspeed. Only the armlet wielders can use Godspeed when they have the armor, but this skill allows you to use Godspeed without having the armor. A normal character can use it. That's why it's very important to finish Coliseum Part 2. And then I have the power too because she used Godspeed and she's not supposed to. Heroines of the battlefield. Uh, you have, like you did with the man, where you have to finish with 4 men. This time you have to finish with 4 women. And if you read this at the beginning of the game, you say, "Oh, that's not hard. I'm gonna get enough women." No, you don't get enough women because you only have 4 women in your army at the end of the game when you get Lian back. There is no other time that you can get 4 women, so it's also a post-game trophy and a hard one to get as well because you need to do Coliseum. Caster's Nightmare. This one and the next one, I suggest you use the guides because you'll have to get the Earthquake ability and you have to bind a lot of skill stones to get, you have to do combinations until you get Earthquake. It's not something that you collect while fighting, it's not a reward. And then you have to kill one of your teammates with the Earthquake attack. In this case, I kill Sean, the spear guy. I lowered his health, then use the Earthquake, and boom, there you go. Done, down, but not gone. It's the same thing with Earthquake, but this time with the magic called, or the skill called Revivify. I got my weakest character, I threw this character to the middle of the orcs, they killed them, and then I'm gonna use the skill here, and I'm gonna use Revivify, and we're gonna get Bertrand back down, but not gone. And yeah, that's basically all the trophies in the game. We get now Savior of France over there, Savior of France. This trophy, I am so proud of this trophy because I love this game, I devoured this game, and like I said at the beginning, one of my favorite PSP games. It is so good. The way they reimagined Sean Dark's story, it's beautiful. I really liked it, and there you go, boom, Savior of France. We'll talk a little bit more about the trophies now. And there you go, 45 hours to finish this game, to get the plat at least. I did idle a little bit, so I'm gonna say 40, because there was also sometimes that I had to go back because I got stuck. I had to do everything. So yeah, this game, yeah, 40 is, I think it's enough. If you know what you're doing, you can win in last time, probably 13 hours, I guess, if you know what you're doing. But yeah, Divine Favor, Call on the Armlet, which became automatic. Humble Hero, Die Destiny, clear stages 1 and 2. This is all story related. This one, don't fight if you can take the heat. Okay, this one was a mistake. You have to do a Burning Arrow attack, but it has to be when the enemy attacks you, when you do the counter attack. So a good way to do this is you fight, okay, you activate the burning aura, and then you put the character on top of the burning aura and expect the enemy to attack you, and then you'll get the trophy on the counter attack, because counter attacks are automatic on this game if it's possible to do. Then attack with the double stack burning aura. Again, this is gonna come naturally. Like I said, you have to stack them, and then you use attack. It's gonna happen a lot. I like how it burns. Attack with the triple stack burning aura. So same thing. It's a bit different what you saw, because what you saw is I did 2 attacks and I got the I like how it burns. So I don't know if the description is correct, because I remember that battle and I didn't triple stack. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, whatever. It's gonna happen naturally. I wasn't searching for it. We stand together to defeat unified guard of 7 more allies. That's what we did. The strategic leader clear out. Okay, sorry. Okay, the first one was the story related, but okay, that was my bad, I guess. The strategic leader clear any stage in half the turn limit. It's gonna happen very, very naturally, so don't worry about it. Hanging on by a thread. Bounty of the battlefield. Obtain 200 skill stones from encounters. So I wasn't wrong. I just don't know why it showed, because I don't. The video didn't show us getting the stone, I think. Yeah, whatever. Stone alchemy, skill binding, 25 unique formulas. Discover 25 treasures. Still, okay, it's not 25. Still 10 skill stones. Then the caster. All of this is all natural. Okay, so the levels that I couldn't tell you, the 3 levels. So the first one is Altoi's Prairie stage, Tower of Alsace stage, Struggle on High is complete the Rydemont stage, and Tight Squeeze complete the Langley's Tunnel, Danke Danke complete Castle Venus, oh god, I don't know how to say the word, stage, then complete the Cemetery, defeat the first season of the Coliseum, and Proven Champion defeat the second season of Coliseum, and Dragon of Legend defeat Tiamat in Foldor Temple. There is a season 3, so very weird there's no season 3 trophy, but yeah, but that's basically it. And all the others I did explain well. So yeah, this game, it is a must play if you are RPG fans. Try it out, you won't regret it. It's a very, very, very good game. So guys, really hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon. All those good things make us grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.